pretty savvy when it comes to grocery shopping, and I like to share a lot of the little things that we're doing to try and save money, because groceries are probably one of the things that you can control the most with budgeting. And there's lots of little things that you can do as far as pantry challenges, fridge freezer clean outs, using the flyby spends, markdown shopping, all the things that we do. And I share because I hope that it inspires and encourages other people to do so. In May, the last Coles 4-week spend started, and I have just finished that with the last set of 5 videos of how much does it cost us to feed our family of 4. And on average, it's about $200 a week, which is $50 per person. We have sensory and texture needs in the house. And for the Coles 4-week spend, it actually took us about 6.5, nearly 7 weeks to actually finish all that food, because we had chicken and beef and mincemeat, and there was fish, and we really managed to stretch it out for quite a while, because we are very simple, basic eaters when it comes to meals. Have no issue with it. I could eat sausages and mash every night of the week. I probably eat the most variety out of everybody in the house. So we started doing that, and then we hit July, and I was planning on doing a no spend July, but we were still using up what we had, and it was just too confusing to try and explain. And I did start filming a little bit to say it's the 1st of July. I've gone to the shops, had to buy a bag of frozen chips because I wasn't going to be home one night, and I needed food in the house for others to cook for dinner. And then I think the next day I was like, I've bought markdown milk, and then I stopped recording because life got busy. But you've already seen all the meals from the final weekly wrap up, how much it costs and things like that, because I was still sharing, but it didn't have any logical process to put that all together, if that makes any sense. And then I was going to start a bit of a no spend July, but then the Coles flyby spends came in, because I did say in the last video, I'm not sure when the spends are coming. I'm not expecting them to come in until 3 or 4 weeks, and we'll get a good month with no deals. That'll work really, really well, won't it? And there were just a few gaps that I was seeing in the groceries that we had. I thought I had done a really good job, but I just hadn't quite got there. I had underestimated myself, because I knew that I wanted to do some bulk meal prep cooking, which you'll see coming up. And I had to pull from the Woolworths stockpile that we had, and it's just so I set myself a challenge to stick to around $130 this time, because we had 2 Flybuys offers, which was both $60 each. So I thought, okay, that's $120, and then I try not to spend more than like just over the 60, so it works out to be about $130. I can't find the receipts either, but I have the hauls here. And what happened always happens. The first one went really well. It was like, let's shop, let's get the things that we have holes for, and create something really stable for the week, still using our fridge freezer pantry. And then the following week, week 2 started, and I came across some markdowns. So I've just kind of shared the things that have worked for us for now, and how it's worked through the week with a couple of meals as well. Here's the grocery haul, and from memory it was about $63.48. I've lost the receipt, but we'll go through what we've got here. Bananas, we always need those. I got some apples. I'm going to try again to see if they're any good. Pink Lady apples. My eldest really loves these, and hopefully these are not bruised, because that's a nightmare. Chico rolls. I have been waiting for these forever to come on half price sale. They were 40% off. I think it's about as good as I'm going to get, and I need to have them in the freezer, because they're the one thing that my son really likes to have for lunch, and I know then that he will eat well. I got some satay sticks because they were on clearance for 26 cents each, so it works out to, there were 10, so that is good. 2 packs of the LCM bars. They were half price. My son said he likes to have them in the cupboard, so I got them. Oh, actually there's 3. I think there's one that's already been opened. 2 of the plant-based mints. There's only like $1 off or something. I also have got here up the back some broccoli and cauliflower. I got this packet of almonds here. They were on clearance for $2, so I'm hoping to use them in something. I love almond flakes. Maybe I can use them in the cookies. Mushrooms there. We've got the beetroot slaw that is marked down as well, and of course we got milk. I got a 3-litre one. I'm just using this as a substitute visual reminder that we have milk. Iced coffee, I got 2 of those. One of them's already empty, but it's here. I got some Farmers Union lemon cream yogurt. I love this one. It's probably a little bit more calories than the protein one, but oh well, I will grab it. Cinnamon sugar, we are out, and so I needed to have that in the cupboard. Funny, I don't think I've opened it since. I got some coconut cream and some peaches. We only have 1 jar left of each. This pesto and ricotta was on special for $5.50. It's only 50 cents cheaper than the Coles brand, but still picked it up. This is the Coles brand I was sharing about. This one is $6, so I figured I'll save him 50 cents. And we always need pasta in the house for my eldest. 2 packets of Oreo cookies. They were half price for whatever they were. That's why I picked them up. Packet of marshmallows. I have plans for you for some baking. And I got some apricots whole because I plan on making some like little apricot snack things. That is my hubby's favorite, focusing on making it from scratch and trying to save a little bit of money. Apple and blackcurrant juice there up the back too, one of the things that we need every single week. So there's the total for this week. Then I got some markdowns through the week, so I picked up these chicken leg things down to $2.64. I got a packet of mincemeat for $1.54. I could not believe it. I literally just accidentally walked into Coles and they just happened to be marking stuff down. I was like, oh my gosh. $1.93 for these burgers, and I got a second packet that's there as well. Got these beef crumbed schnitzels. Word to the wise, they're not very good. They'd probably be really good in an air fryer actually. And beef and gravy puff pastry parcels. If Christy's watching, I know she's going to be spewing because I know she buys them. So here is the mincemeat we got marked down. Of course, I've made tacos out of them. We've got the taco shells that are here, grated cheese, got some sour cream and lettuce. It's so easy to cook. I love it. I will try and look at how to make my own taco seasoning, but now I just make a packet mix, and my eldest had risotto with broccoli. Here is the satay sticks. I had cooked all of them up, so for lunch I'm just making a sandwich. So I cut up a couple of the sticks. I've got an egg there to smash up with garlic aioli and some lettuce, and I put that in a sandwich. Oh, it was the best sandwich. And the rest of the chicken I chopped up and I'll use in another sandwich through the week. I've got some leftover rice. Of course, I do every single week. I've got some peas, carrots and corn here with a lot of peas because the last meal that I made for my eldest, they don't eat peas, so I have to pick them all out. Oh my gosh. So then I just poured all the peas into this packet, which probably was not really good. So this fried rice was very pea heavy, but still, it tasted good. So we just warm up the rice in a pot. I add a little bit of water, mix it around, dash of soy sauce, and ta-da! It's one of my son's favorites as well. I have found some loose potatoes in the cupboard. I think Mum gave me a couple and I've just thrown them in there. So that's going to have them with some mash with this beef and gravy puff pastry. I would not pay full price for these. And look, they were nice, but they were very airy, if that made any sense. I didn't feel that there was much substance to them. So that's going to be on the list of making myself. Oh, there's a pie that I had. I gave hubby both of them because, yeah, there wasn't much substance to them. And I had a pie that I found in the freezer that one of my friends had given me from a bakery run. And then Saturday night we do burgers because I get bread rolls from one of the charities that I volunteer with. So that helps us save money there as well. So there you go. I struggle to say no to a markdown, especially when I can save so much money. And my freezers are pretty full right now, so I do need to work on a plan of using it up, which I am. But when a Flybuy spend comes along and it is such a low offer for like $60, I need to grab it because I could really be focusing on stockpiling. Because something like a jar of coffee that's $20, I can buy 3 of them and then I'm set. And that's how my stockpiling works, which I'll do a video about it as well, is that I'm buying to stay 1, if not 2 steps ahead of the game. So I've always got something there. So I kind of shop here and then I can move to this bit and then move to this bit and then move to this bit, and I'm forever kind of rolling through. So I share because our shops and life are not normal, but it works for us at this point in time because I know that we have the meat in the freezer and we have other things. So our shops are just filling the gaps or helping us to leapfrog forward in other areas. We no longer have the Woolworths 10% off once a month. Maybe when the special thing comes back for Black Friday or whatever, we might pick it up. I don't know. I have a couple of vouchers from Aldi still to use. And for now, the Coles Flybuy specials are kind of stable. So I don't know. I'm just kind of going month by now because, yep, the groceries are the one thing that we can control within the budget, so why not? And then hopefully also it helps inspire other people and give some tips and tricks as well. So thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.